June, fellow Voyagers. June is known for many things: the summer solstice, Father's Day, graduations, and one of my favorite celebrations, wedding season. Were any of you married in June? I can't see you, I can't see you. Okay, I can't tell. I was actually not married in June myself. I was a September bride, like my mother and grandmother before me. This year, I have been invited to the weddings of 5 different couples in 5 different cities, which I think may be a record. Surprisingly, only one of the 5 weddings was postponed by the pandemic. None of them is taking place this month, however. While perusing the wedding website theknot.com for my friends and relatives, my inquisitive nature made me wonder how the month of June acquired such a reputation for wedding popularity in Western culture. It's a safe bet that June boasts temperate weather in plenty of other places besides San Diego. That's not the only reason, however. In fact, the reasons are both practical and sentimental and can be traced to ancient times. The name June originates from the Roman goddess Juno, who was regarded as a protector of women, especially in marriage and childbirth. Therefore, if you were married in June at that time, your wedding was particularly favored. In the Middle Ages, when nobility only bathed a few times a year, and peasants even less often, weddings were held in June to ensure everyone was as fresh smelling as possible while there was an abundance of fresh flowers. The practice of carrying fresh flowers during the ceremony served to beautify the weddings both visually and olfactorily. Nowadays, fresh flowers can be flown anywhere, much to the relief of brides, grooms, wedding planners, and florists everywhere. The honeymoon is named after the first full moon after the summer solstice. Couples were expected to enjoy their new married life in the latter part of June. In ancient times, a June bride who had a child in early spring would then have ample recovery time before the fall harvest. A baby born in spring also had a better chance at survival. European churches of medieval times, which were largely Christian, did not allow couples to marry during Lent in February and March. After Lent concluded, couples had to wait until at least 3 Sunday church services had passed, during which time the upcoming wedding could be announced and there was sufficient time for other parties to object to the wedding if it could be perceived as unlawful. An old wives' tale posits that if you get married in June, that you will be blessed with a lifetime of prosperity and happiness. Here's wishing the same sentiment to my scofflaw friends Joe and Greg, Juliana and Tyler, Kevin and Scott, Jennifer and Dan, and my precious niece Taylor and Jared, as they begin their married lives in February, May, August, September, and December of this year. Thank you.